Yep, okay. Oh, God. Especially if you follow me on Facebook, I imagine you probably think that's all I do. So I always have pictures of me with beer and whatnot at the bar, but it's like maybe a once a week thing. Get off my dick about it. Oh, man. We were at the bar just last night and we were talking about some crazy shit, and I actually thought of a funny story. I thought it'd be kind of cool to share with you guys. When I was about going to Mexico and getting hammered when I was like 17 or something. That's what happened. I was on a, it was all things. It's great I'm telling this story. I'm sure random people I know out there know I make these videos. I don't know who's going to see this. I don't want them to see it. But I was in Mexico for mission work with the church. And, you know, that had been going good, and we were all but about done with it. It was like the last day we were going to be there, and the mission work was all done. We just did a day where we went down to like the markets, you know, like right there by the border, and you know, there's all these shops and shit. It's just a thing to walk around and see everything, you know. And so we were out there, and it's Mexico. Like, I don't know what the legal drinking age is. I don't think anyone gives a shit. But like, me and my friends, we got separated from the group a little bit. We were all like 17, 16, you know. We found a place that sold hard liquor. Went in there, and we all got like what's the size? It's not the little airport size. It's the next size up. It's almost like it's like a flask size of liquor, you know. Like I had like one of Jack Daniels. It was all like glass. I could go to fucking Mexico to get Jack Daniels, right? But it was so cheap, you know. And I could buy it. It was like, it could have been shitty price, but I could buy it. You know, they didn't even question it. Just put it up on the counter and put the money down. And the guy was like, all right. But anyway, we're like, the way our thought process to drink this was, we bought that. We bought these really tall Cokes in Mexico, like glass bottle Cokes. All bought one and dumped about, you know, a third of it out and just filled it back up as much as we could with a Jack. And up until that point in my life, I really never like heavily drinking before, you know. Like I'd had some drinks here and there. I'd gotten a little buzzed a few times, but that was like the first time I'd really like had like a pretty stiff mixed drink like that. And I had no idea how strong it was going to be. It was pretty rough, but you know, I had the rest of the bottle, what was left over from it, in my pocket, and I had the Coke in my hands, and me and my friends are walking around drinking this thing. You know, drinking them. We're back with the group, but they have no idea what's in them, you know. How to get on the highway? Perhaps? Anyway. So we're walking around there, like we're back with the chaperones and the adults and shit, you know, and they don't know, you know, we're all keeping it cool, we're down in this stuff, and then we thought we were going to be there for like several more hours, so we didn't think it was a big deal. Like we could take our time and just sort of, you know, sip on it. And that wasn't the case. In fact, after I probably only had 2 big swigs of that drink, I found out we were leaving, and then we were like on our way out. We're like, oh shit, you know. And I don't know, something had come up. We had to go. So we got going like fucking panic mode. Like I started downing and swigging this thing as we're walking. Like we're trying to take our time. We're walking up towards the border crossing, you know. We're probably like about 5 minutes away. And I finish it. We all do. We all finish our Cokes, and then we're like, fuck, you know, like we couldn't just throw them away, right? Like it's like the logic of guys. Like we couldn't just like trash the Coke and trash the rest of the liquor in a trash can somewhere and just be like, fuck it, you know, or just put it on the ground and discreetly and not get caught. Like no, we're like, no, we bought it. Like we have to logically drink this. This is what made the situation so much more sketchy, you know. Dumb logic at that age. And so we fucking all down our drinks, and we still got like a third or whatever of a bottle of liquor left. And we all announced that we all need to go use the bathroom, which we all kind of did after drinking that much Coke alone. Don't even mind the liquor in it yet. The liquor hadn't even hit us. So we all go to take a piss, and while we're in there pissing, we're downing the rest of our liquor and throw away the bottle of liquor in their trash can, put a bunch of tissue and shit on it or something so none of the adults see it. Because I know that one of the adults followed us. They're like, all right, come on. Guys have to piss. Hurry, let's make this shit quick. And so we did that, and I walk out of the restroom. At this point, I'm drinking this entire thing of Jack Daniels. It's like a good flask size plus more, and I'm 17. Like I said, don't drink much back then. So all of a sudden, as I walk out of the restroom, the liquor hits me, And you know what that is? You know, it's like it hits you like a fucking ton of bricks, man. Like, you feel cool in it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, I'm not cool anymore. This is terrible. And we had to cross the fucking border and keep it cool in front of the adults. And we were all like in that situation, all three of us were, who had done that. And we're like, but we were just walking down the street, we're like whispering to each other, like, keep it together, man, come on, walk straight. The adults are looking at us funny. And somebody asked me, like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just really tired, man. I just want to, you know, go lay down. All this week of hard work, just, you know, I'm beat, you know. I think I made something up like that. And, man, it was bad, though, but I was stumbling the fuck around. Like, I don't know how the fuck I didn't get caught. And, couldn't walk straight. I think I fell over once or twice, but I was like, all right, you know, just stand up, keep it straight. So there was too many of us in the group. I guess I just wasn't getting, that's how they didn't notice, like. But like, we got to the border crossing. I don't remember all what was said to me when I hit the border crossing. That's how fucked I was at the moment we were at the border crossing. But the guy pulled me aside, was asking me more questions than anybody else. I don't know what the fuck he was asking me though. I just kept telling him, man, I just came from doing a bunch of mission work, man. I'm just really tired. And I don't even think he was asking me questions where that would be an appropriate answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and finally they like, after giving me a lot of weird eyes, they let me go across. Like, I couldn't believe it, you know. I just showed him my ID, and I was like, I'm a Texan. Come on, man, let me cross the border. And they're like, all right. And I crossed the border, and I got in the fucking van and just passed the fuck out. I think I woke up. We'd been on the road for like 2 or 3 hours, and I was just like, holy shit, you know. We're on the way back up to North Texas, and I was like, guys, I gotta piss so fucking bad right now. We have got to stop now. But, yeah, that was, well, I'm going to say I'm a bad kid, I'm a delinquent, whatever. I went on a church trip and drank. Worse shit has happened on church trips at my church, too. I won't get into it. Not for me, though. That's the worst I've ever done. But, hell, I mean, I built like a fucking house for some people. I mean, come on, I'm entitled to that, aren't I? Like I should have just been like, yeah, I got shit-faced. Fuck off. But yeah, that's a good old story for you guys. Hope I didn't drag that on too long. I just thought y'all think I was kind of funny. Drinking in Mexico, underage, church trip, border patrol. Good times, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Like for guys, for instance, like, you know, you all know when you go to the urinals, you have to prestigiously pick the urinal you're going to go to avoid having to stand next to somebody else.